So when we had Kobe here, 2019, I said, Kobe, why are you here? I still got it on my Instagram stories.
Kobe, oh man, Kobe, appreciate you, man. Getting it done for PHP, appreciate you, man.
All day, brother.
Woo! Obsessives, he says. You can what?
Obsessives only. I cannot relate to people that are not obsessive.
Okay, so I said, Kobe, why are you talking to our insurance organization? We're not a sports team, we're not a college, we're not a university. Why? Okay, outside of us paying you, why are you here? Because you don't need our money. He goes, here's what started to change. My perception of the world. My perception of who I was as a man. My wife's perception of who I was as a woman. My perception of who I was as a multicultural minority in America. My perception of who I was as a veteran. My perception of who I was as a dad, right? And instead of saying the words like, man, I can't figure this stuff out, da 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 da, which puts me in a position of being helpless. Like, how come my life is shit? Right? Man, what am I working so damn hard for? I got nothing to show for. That type of talk, that's helplessness. Not very attractive. And guess who wants to help you? Nobody. The weirdest thing, the moment I started wanting to help other people, guess what started happening to me? Everybody started wanting to help me. Today in my office, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, I have a gift at the office. Who's this from? Open it up. Sheena's got flowers. Like, who's sending you flowers? She's got one of those fruit baskets, you know those? Yeah. Every week I got mango and cantaloupe. I was about to say caterpillar. Cantaloupe.
Caterpillars,
right? Strawberry. Chocolates covered strawberries. I got sexual chocolate.
Hey, yo.
Right? I got here. I'm like, I'm humbled.
Yeah.
Humbled. Who's this from? Now I read the card. Thank you for helping out our office. Thank you for jumping on a team call. It's awesome, bro. Where were you when I was broke? They were gone. I was naturally repelling people away because of my perception. Right, because it's not attractive to be around. Because that perception is like when somebody catches it. What's that word? Contagious. Being negative, being helpless, victim. I can't do shit. Woe is me. That's contagious. And guess what you attract? Those people.
Low vibration.
And they can't help you. But the moment I said, hey, listen, I got this problem here. I want to solve this market. I want to solve this problem. I want to solve this issue. I got a product or service or solution to help people's lives better, to overcome their problem, and they can buy from me. All right? Cool. Now, my perception of sales was transformed into, yo, bro, buy into these 2 laws. The law of high numbers and the law of high averages. For example, who here plays basketball? Okay, you play basketball? Out of 10 free throws, how many you drain? Yeah.
Maybe about 6%.
Okay, fine. Okay, so he's a 67% free throw shooter. Okay, that's after 10 though, right? What about after 100? After running up and down the court? Would it increase or decrease?
It may decrease depending on your
Right. So in other words, static, healthy, right, fresh, he'll drain 67% of his free throws. Steph Curry might drain 94% of his free throws. But at 100, now you got what? The law of high numbers. The numbers game. Because it's going to reveal what? The real average. So, for example, man, I talked to 10 people, man. They don't believe in life insurance. They say I'm a pyramid. It's a scam. I need to get a job again. 10 people? My whole world. Yo, how many's whole your world? 10 people is your whole world, bro. In Dallas? 170,000 new people went to Dallas last year. By the way, in Dallas right now, you know how much traffic we got going on the streets right now? It's nasty. The DFW airport, they're reconfiguring the DFW airport. 2 hour from the terminal to get to your terminal, 2 hours. It's nasty. Like, I don't want to fly out of DFW. I love the airport when it's not under construction. Why? Because they're getting everything ready right now for the World Cup. McKinney they're breaking ground in a brand new airport in McKinney. And people in Rockwall love it. Because they have to go all the way to Dallas Love. They go all the way to DFW. Right there now, McKinney, we're going to have an airport on the east side of the metrosexual. So you guys are paying attention. You guys perked up when I said sex and chocolate. No. So, perception. Okay, second thing. I realized that, you remember from the notes? Yeah. What's number 2? Skills. There you go. I realized that there's certain skills I don't have. Sales skills, marketing skills, negotiation skills, human interaction. By the way, how tough today is human interaction compared to 10 years ago? Today than 10 years ago?
Well, it's easier because of
the Is it easier or tougher?
Stuff, but as far as people's attention and
okay, so
overload,
yeah, so we're connected more today, but we're not connecting. Right? Yeah. Like hey, I know you. We're friends on Facebook. How come we're not real friends? How come we're not interacting? Right? Here's another one. If you caught yourself texting back and forth, DMing or emailing, and that's where you're prospecting, it's the worst way to prospect. A guy's trying to negotiate a $5,000 deal with me on text. You want $5,000 from me? You think you're just gonna follow up with a text? $5,000? Shit. I get $50. But $5,000? You want to text me back whether or not I should do business with you? Why don't you drop by my office? Why don't you meet me face to face, interact? But kudos to this guy, because he's buying into what? Love, high numbers, and averages. Good for him. I'm just not as average today. Probably never will be. Right? So what's the next one? So skills.
emotional intelligence and habits.
Yeah, emotional intelligence is a skill, right? Third one, what'd you say? Yeah, what habits? What habits? There's a book I initially read called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. T. Harv Eker. Guess what he talked about? Habits. I got to remove this file and replace it with something that gives me better habits. Okay? Like for example, what do you think a millionaire habit is when they're faced with a decision and they're uncomfortable making it? What does a millionaire do?
Process with a mentor.
There you go. There you go.
Let their learning curve be your success curve.
Your future. Think about how it's going to affect your future or your bad future.
So in Proverbs it says plans fail for lack of counsel. But many counselors, plans succeed. That's Proverbs and that's Corinthians, right? So even in the Word it says, if you got a lot of the right people around you, the right people, just not anybody. You can't have Pookie and Ray Ray giving you counsel. Maybe about other things, but not about millionaire habits. Right? Okay, so first one, perception. Second one, skills. Third one is habits. Fourth one, formula. You can take it like that. Fourth is formula. Like I just kind of share with you a formula of buying a car.
Yeah.
Don't buy brand new. My first Rolls Royce I bought. You guys in Dallas, you guys remember Raymond Felton?
Kansas J.
Yeah. So I bought his Rolls Royce. Right? He bought it for $420. 10 years later, what year is it? 10 years later, I buy for $100. He's out of the league. These players need to sell their toys. right? So, and then 2 years later, I buy another Rolls. I sell that one. I sell it for $100K. Held its value. So I basically was paid to buy his Rolls Royce because I bought it for $100K, drove it around, maintained it for those 2 years, and I realized when I moved to Dallas with a Rolls Royce, and it's black on black, murdered out, it's probably not the right color for Dallas. I got into that car, I was like a microwave. I'm like, I had to put on, what do you call that when you take it from the oven? And look, God, Lord forbid I'm wearing shorts. My ass gets burned right here. I am not driving this Rolls Royce Ghost, murdered out black on black in Dallas, 105-degree weather. So guess what I traded in for? A white one.
There you go.
I went opposite. Right? And so I had to figure out where I learned that move, from hanging out with Patrick. And Patrick's buddies and his connects, hanging out with Tom Ellsworth. You know, Tom Ellsworth on the podcast, he was a former president of PHP. We call him 3 Comma Tommy. Because he's built 3 different companies and sold them for over $1.1 billion.
You talking about the dude that always has the facts?
Yes. He's a walking encyclopedia.
Yeah.
And so, if the internet was ever to go out, just go talk to him. Like when Tom tells a joke, you need Google. How is that funny? Oh, because it's so scientific. Okay, so these things, perception, skills, habits, formula, 5th one, pattern. So, what's your dream income?
I like $25,000
$25,000 a month? That's $300,000 a year. Great. So on stage or interactions, you gotta look for who's got the patterns to make $25,000 a month. Who's doing that right now? Yeah, in this business. And by the way, we're all sharing. Nobody in couple gatekeeps. Nobody in company holds their cards together. And if they do, let me know. Do you know what? Do you know why a lot of people don't want to share you their secrets?
Scarcely.
Huh?
Scarcely mindset.
They don't want to waste their time.
Like if somebody genuinely asks me what some of my best secrets are, and I don't give it to them, why? I could.
I feel like you're afraid that, well, not you, but like a person who's afraid to give the knowledge or they won't give the knowledge, they're afraid that somebody can do it better than them. Like their position isn't truly yours. But if you're afraid of your position isn't truly yours, it's not actually your position.
Right on the head. Right on the head. I'm afraid that you're going to take my secrets and you're going to do it better than me. And guess what I got to do now? I got to improve.
You should want to improve anyway.
So when we had Kobe here, 2019, I said, Kobe, why are you here? I still got it on my Instagram stories. My highlights.
Kobe, my man Kobe. Appreciate you, man. Getting it done for PHP. Appreciate you, man.
All day, brother.
Obsessives. He says, you can what?
Obsessives only. I cannot relate to people that are not obsessive about what they do.
Okay, so
I can smell it.
I said,
Appreciate you,
Kobe,
Kobe.
why are you talking to our insurance organization? We're not a sports team. We're not a college. We're not a university. Why? Okay, outside of us paying you, why are you here? Because you don't need our money.
Right.
He goes, why'd you do that? Why'd you sniff me? I smell it on you guys. What? What do you smell? Obsession. Kobe, obsession. That's the cologne I was wearing when I was in 8th grade.
Silly.
No. No. I smell that you guys are obsessed about what you do. And I cannot relate with people who are not obsessed. That's why I'm here. You guys are obsessed. Other insurance companies aren't obsessed. Other financial companies aren't obsessed. Patrick said something today. He goes, why did I sell to Integrity? One of the major reasons why, all the other companies that wanted to buy us, they're spreadsheet guys. They're like, okay, spreadsheet, how to create a company and sell you in 5 years. We acquire you for X amount of dollars, flip it around, 5, 6, 7 years later, increase profitability. We sell you for a higher price.
Transaction.
Profit, we will go back into the private equity fund, right? Brian Adams, the CEO of Integrity, you'll meet him tomorrow. He's a billionaire. And he's competitive. Yeah, you know, exactly. Guys, he's prospecting a driver. He's a billionaire. And guess what the driver says? He's prospecting to do the business. He's like, yeah, I'm good. He doesn't know there's a billionaire in his back seat. So, what's Kobe's pattern? I got to shoot how many shots a day? 1,000 shots a day. And then I go. After practice, 1,000 shots. That's his pattern. When everybody's coming in from the clubs at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm walking out to the gym and we'll go work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll go hang with you in the club. I'll go. Right? 5 o'clock, we're going out. I live your life, you live my life. Because we're trying to win a championship together. Right?
Standards don't change.
So those 5 things are the areas that my life started to turn around. If you can incorporate those 5 things, just a little bit at a time, and that'd be all at once. Like, take these in your notes. What skills do I need to improve? Is it my RI skills? Is it my prospecting skills? Is it my social media skills? Is it my KTPs, kitchen table, my FLS? Am I asking the right questions when I'm prospecting? Am I overloading? Like, here's a lot of new people do. 2 things, 3 things they'll try to do. Number 1, they try to make that person you're talking to, coerce them, manipulate them, to force them to do what we do. That's why you need PHP. I don't need shit. It's all about what I need. How do you know what I need? Right? Because people don't feel like you're really interested. You're just trying to get them. Right? So that's number 1. You try to coerce them, manipulate them to do what you do. Here's another thing a lot of new people do. They talk too much. Right? They think that by spitting more facts and data and knowledge on them is going to convince them that they need to do what you do. Right? So, yes, yeah. So when people talk too much, they start going like this. Right? So keep this in mind. Here's a quick thought. Amateurs tell, pros ask. Like, for example, give me an objection that annoys you that you keep running across.
I got too much on my plate right now. When I free up some time, I'm
Gotcha.
but when I free up,
You know what? Do you know why I never get that objection? Because guess what I want to identify first? What their pain is. Okay, fellas. Where's my dogs at? Okay. Listen to me. Pay attention to me. If your girl calls you at 2 o'clock in the morning and she says, come over, keep me company, I miss you, right? Before she even hangs up the phone, where you at?
I'm in route. I'm teleporting.
Download me through your phone. Okay? So
She's tired. It's 2 in the morning. She's tired. What you mean? You see a spider or something?
So do you say, babe, I ain't got time for this, I'm too tired, right? Or do you say, I'll be right there? So what am I saying? So I just told you some of the little guys. We will make time for things that are of value to us. And whether it's high value or low value, however you think, what your opinion is on it, we'll make time for things that are important to us. How many times when we out and your friends, bro, let's go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday recovery, but you still go out. We make time for it because we think that's what is going to make us happy. Temporarily. Because we don't know any better. What makes guys make it rain in the club? Disrespecting money that way.
Status. It looks like
It's status. It looks good. Why are these 18-year-olds spending 20 grand, 30 grand at a damn prom?
impress people that don't care.
You know, and everybody knows that's not their money. And so why are the parents playing into it?
Because they want to make it look like they're a better parent. Or they,
You see exactly. Yeah. So they spend their money and spend time doing things that they feel is important to them. Okay? What did we learn during the pandemic? Here's what I learned in the pandemic. Remember the whole year we're shut down? And they start slowly opening things back up around the holidays? Interestingly, right? Okay. So I'm in Chicago, and our office is right by the mall. You know what I'm talking about? Oak Brook Mall, right?
right around the corner.
So I'm rolling in the Royce, right? Hey, bro, let's go take a video. Is the mall going to be empty? Because they start opening. They said people go to the mall now. I'm thinking, we'll see. Go to the mall. It was Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend. What do you think it was? Empty? It was jam-packed. Wait a minute, we haven't been working all year. We're essential, non-essential workers all year. And now we got money to go to the mall? And it's packed? Wait a minute, what happened here? What's my point? People always find money and time for things they think are of value to them. So what you got to do is, in your line of questions, you got to find ways to expose pain. Where I'm from in Chicago, if you're going to stab somebody, stab, twist.
I think my
So my point is, okay, for example, if I'm prospecting you, right, I'm talking to you. So how's the job? You're a prospect.
It pays the bills. Sorry.
Yeah. Listen, I know we've known each other for a while, and I know you want more out of life, right? How long do you think it's going to stay that way?
Man, I'm just trying to buy my way to get up out of here. I don't know how. Some got to.
You don't know? You don't have an exit strategy? So if nothing changes in your life, how long are you going to stay in that phase?
Feels bad.
I'm just asking as a friend. Will it ever? And you'll go like this, and you're 60. Is that what you want? Listen, Martin Luther King said something in one of his speeches. He says, most men and women die at 25. They just get buried at 65. For 40 years, they gave up. Is that what you want? I'm asking as a friend. Right? Yes or no?
You hear that right on
That's what
time.
friends are for, right? Whitney, right?
Because we be scared to lose a friend.
Right.
I don't want to say something like that.
And by the way, if I'm scared to lose a friend, I'm probably going to lose you anyway. Because guess what I'm doing? If I'm confident about what I want, I'm going to go here. They're going to stay here. Naturally, I'm going to what? It's going to be obvious. I can't hang with you anymore. Not because I don't love you anymore. I still love you, but I just don't relate with you anymore. Where's Milton at? Milton. So Milton's my personal trainer for the last 5 years. He's been personally training me since 2019. Right? Personal training, massage, the whole thing, the whole nine. He's helped me feel a whole lot better about my life, my body, the way my mechanics coming out. Because after the military, I didn't work out for 17 years. Arthritis, gout, the whole shebang. Have you seen old pictures of me in 2017? Right? Where, like you don't recognize me, right? Anyway, I finally make some money. Here's why. I'm at the first Vault conference, and I'm sitting next to Phil Heath. You know Phil Heath? Phil Heath is a 7-time Mr. Olympia bodybuilder because he's taking business. So I'm sitting next to him, bro, and he's taking notes. And his forearm, it looked like 3 little puppies in there fighting in a bag. Right? What the hell's in your arm, bro? His forearm was bigger than my whole leg. What's wrong with your arm? God damn. And I'm like, I need to get my health. Because if I really believe in this whole wealth thing, what's my first wealth? My health. I've been delaying that. All right, so I'm making some money now. Let me invest in some health. So I go see a doctor. I get my testosterone checked. I get my uric acid checked for gout and cholesterol and all that stuff. I start feeling better. And so I go to UFC gym, and I'm like, I want to hire a trainer. Who do you want to hire? That guy, because I'm connected with him somehow in a weird way on Facebook. Right? I've never met him in person. So anyway, that's how we met. Yeah. Next thing you know, pandemic hits less than a year later. Bro, remember I'm like, bro, I want to go to the gym. Yeah. I can't let you in. Yeah. I'm like, can you come to the house? He's like, oh, okay. So that's when everybody started getting home gyms. That's when the mirror, like you hang a mirror and there's a person trainer in that mirror, that company, or what's that, Peloton? That's when the stock jumped. Mirror and Peloton, boom. Because everybody's buying home gyms. So he's working me in the house. You know what inspired him to do? Leave the gym, start his own company. Right? He's training me. Guys and people used to say, hey, bro, can you train me like the way you train Matt? So he starts getting business. So I tell him, bro, I'm moving to Dallas. Well, I'm going with you. Are you sure? All right. I mean, bro, are you good with your own budget? Because I got my own budget. He never asked me for a dime. I decided what I normally pay him. He didn't ask me to move him. He didn't ask me to fly him there. He didn't ask me for moving expenses. He did it on his own dime. And so, anyway, we moved down to Dallas. He establishes his business, gets a lot of clientele. And make a long story short, because of his family situation back in Chicago after 4 years, he had to go back and take care of moms. And what did you notice when you went home to Chicago to your friends and family?
I went back home. Step in. What was the question?
What did you after being with Dallas for 4 years?
Yeah.
What did you experience going back home with your friends and family?
Couple things. I'm 33 years old. So for the first 28, 29 years of my life, my identity, my thought process was built upon family, friends, environment, who I grew up with, what I was around consistently. So when I moved back, immediately it felt like I was a big fish in a small pond. So then, fast forward, at the end of 2021, when I turned 30, I moved to Dallas, Texas. And all the conditioning that I had from my upbringing, my circle, my friends, people that I knew for many years, my family, all that started being peeled back like layers. And then in Dallas, Texas, I was naked, where I had to build myself up to a man, financially, spiritually, emotionally. So who I became in those 4 years was greater than who I was for those 28 years in Chicago. So that made me feel that, well, first of all, I do believe that in order for you to grow, you need to be extremely uncomfortable. So those 4 years in Dallas put me in a position of growth. But you're right. When I went back for family issues, I had to take care of my 76-year-old mom. Fast forward 8 months, we got her off of all medications. She's doing amazing. So now the goal is move back to Dallas, Texas in about 3 months. Moving back finally after 8 months. But yeah, man, if you surround yourself with the right people, as you say, the books you read, the meetings you attend, and the people you surround yourself with, your life will change. And there's 3 people you guys need. People that lift you up, people that you run with, and people that you uplift. Because if you're stuck in an environment where you're consistently only uplifting, you're going to drain yourself out completely. You're going to get discouraged and quit. So you guys are on a good circle right now. So for those of you guys who are here right now listening to this, from being around him for 6, 7 years, I'm telling you, it's not about what he can give you, but it's about what he's telling you from his own personal experience. To completely dive into what he's saying. It's not about the big light bulb moment. It's about the micro doses that he gives you that will give you those aha moments later on that you can apply into your life, personal and business. So you guys are in a good circle right now.
Make some noise for Milton, baby. Yeah.
Maybe if you got a couple of your sales leaders, maybe have them talk with Matt Sapaula on Manek to learn how to do those things.